All right. It says we are live. This guy right here, Tacoma Comics. I think he's frozen. That was crazy. Yeah.
I
We're,
was faking the freeze.
oh, you were faking the freeze.
I
Oh,
was
okay.
faking the freeze.
So he sent me a box, man, and I want to show you what he sent me. So that's as simple as that, you know. I also happened to go to the LCS today and pick up some books. This is a great one, and I don't even do like I'm not even one that does DC, but this Historia, Wonder Woman Historia, the Amazons, killer, killer.
It's excellent.
Yeah. So as soon as I got home today, I finished it. And now I have all of them, and they're just great. Unruly. I don't know if you've read Historia or not, but Kelly Sue DeConnick writes it, and it's freaking amazing. The art inside is damn beautiful, and like it's just you need to get it. You need to get
Yeah.
it. You would appreciate it, and I don't want to hear any more about it. This is when they're all slaying Heracles.
Right. And there's a lot of like folds like that. It's not just the centerfold. There's a lot of two-page spreads because I only read the first issue. I haven't read two or three yet, but even though I have them.
Oh,
But yeah, it like she
Jesus.
said Nicholas Scott does it up for the art.
Yeah.
And
But
it's so
like,
cool too because Nicholas Scott did the art on was it Greg Rucka or Rick Remender's Wonder Woman?
I don't know.
Greg Rucka, I think. Yeah.
I'm not one. Here's look at this. You did this. Um, yeah. Pick up the trade, Unruly, but it's only 3 issues, and this just came out yesterday, and it's
Issue one, actually, I'm going to check on eBay right now while we're talking. Issue one came out in like a leather bound edition as well.
it
That was like
did.
$50.
It did. See if that's gone down, because if it has,
If
I
it's
may
like a
get it.
20 or 30, yeah.
Yeah.
What's up,
So
Da Vinci?
yeah, what's up, someday Da Vinci? I was lauding this Wonder Woman Historia. You guys should get it because it's a really great read. Kelly Sue DeConnick writes, anyways, Tacoma sent me a box, so I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna show you it in a singular chunk, and then I'll show you a couple of other things, and then Tacoma can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, I got a lot of books actually. I was going to go live sometime soon, but
Cool. We'll chunk you out then.
I
So
oh, I like that. That's Jen Bartel.
Lumberjanes issue 28. Um Tacoma sent me this. I don't know if you knew this, but I loved unicorns as a young one.
I did
So
not know that.
really like these unicorns. It's really doing it for me. So thank you. Um and Sinky, you give me Sinky and I'll always take it because
Hmm.
Hawkman,
I knew
Negan,
you're not a DC person. I'm like, that's a good enough cover that you'll like that.
it's beautiful.
Yeah,
Like um Bill Sienkiewicz can do no wrong in my eyes. This
pretty
one
much.
is amazing. Hulk 340 homage, very
Yeah.
loose. Hulk 340.
Who drew that, right?
No.
Take a
Oh,
look.
Bill Sienkiewicz. Oh
That's
my god.
Sienkiewicz, yeah. So you got to like that for like different reasons.
Oh my god. This is amazing. Wow. Bill. Kill Bill. Bill killed it. Um, Defenders 96. Part of a storyline I've been trying to get for forever. Um, Silver Knight Kyle turned me on to this storyline. He said it's his favorite in the Defenders from like I don't know 92 to like 100 or 10, I don't know, something like that, or 94 through 102 or some shit.
The cheapest those fake leather versions are going for like is 50 and up. They're not coming down yet.
Damnable. And here's an awesome early direct edition. Um, so what years is in 79 is the earliest
Yep,
year.
let's cross through it. Yep.
Yeah, you can find a direct. So the sign of early directs are the cross throughs. It's before they had the little insignia or the little face or whatever. Doctor Strange Volume 3, right? Volume 3.
Hmm.
Number 11. So that's awesome. Hobgoblin action. Got Miss Marvel 12. Didn't have it. Thank you so much. And 14, I had a copy, but it was really busted up because I found it in a quarter bin. So this is a super upgrade, and I appreciate it. This is kind of hilarious and amazing. A newsstand, a newsstand of Super Pro
Bro,
1.
there you go.
That's the business, brother. I don't want you talking back to
I
anybody
don't
that owns one of these.
I don't understand, like, nobody
Section
would have bought that, like, in a comic book shop. That totally seems like the sort of thing that a
a
kid would have
jock
picked
would
up
buy.
on the spinner rack at a newsstand, but I can't picture, like, serious comic collectors going like, "Oh, the first issue of Super Pro is out."
No, it's kind of goofy, isn't it? More beautiful Bill S. goodness. Um, this is just an amazing piece by
He
his.
really was pushing the boundaries a long time ago,
I
like,
mean, early
before.
'80s.
Yeah,
Early '80s. He was doing this business. That's Jusco, I think.
I
I
think
could,
so, yeah.
he doesn't have it on here, but I don't know. It looks like Jusco, but it could be Sienkiewicz. I don't know. But and then this one, dude, I was really excited about.
Well, you
Friggin',
bought that one, so you should be, and
I
I
know.
forgot
I didn't
'cause
forget it.
it's
I
sitting up
was,
here on the shelf behind my copy of it, so I'd forgotten, like, I could because I had it in the, I had it in a top loader. It
yeah,
didn't fit in my box that goes underneath the desk with all my, like, books that I've sold or that I'm gonna sell, so I totally forgot it existed until I was doing something on the shelf. I'm like, "Oh, I got 2 copies of this."
yeah. You're like, oh, that bitch bought one from me. Um, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right on
Absolutely,
early, but like it was
absolutely.
groundbreaking, and I'm glad that they did. Speaking of early Bill S. doing
That's
kind of
cool.
the this is 84, so that's pretty early impressionism stuff for the time. But
How close are you to finishing your what ifs?
not
Oh, okay.
close at all. Um, another Bill S. Beautiful Marvel Fanfare 38. So Tacoma really spoilt me with a Bill S. care package here, man. I'm telling you. Um, awesome. What if the X-Men had stayed in Asgard? We've got Storm, Thor, and Throg or Puddle Gulp going at it. This is a great one that I really, really wanted. What if Barbara Ketch had become Ghost Rider?
Nice.
She indeed does in future issues. And then we've got Wolverine. What if he was Lord of the Vampires? Beautiful copy. Beautiful. And then issue 41, Avengers. What if they had fought Galactus instead of the FF? So they did a switcheroo. Let's see. I also had another stack. Here we go. You know what? Why don't you actually show your chunk, and then I'll go after that.
Alright, I'll
Sorry.
show the first chunk because I got, like, a that chunk.
Yeah, split your chunks, man.
Alright, this is I'll do the boring stuff, and then I'll get to the good stuff.
Okay.
So, I don't usually show new comic book day stuff, but this was the, Stephanie Hans, um,
Oh,
covered a Book of Slaughter, which, like, I only read the first issue of House of Slaughter, and I haven't read Something is Killing the Children since the first hardcover, but I love this. This was 1 in 25. If anybody wants one of these, I can sell them one cheap because I did not think my LCS was getting this. They're like, not sure if I'm getting it. And then, so I went and ordered one on eBay, and then I showed up yesterday, and they're like, "Here you go." So I might have an extra copy coming. If anybody's interested in that, let me know. We can trade or whatnot. Um, this is where I need to just slow down. I've been trying to get all 75 John
you're.
Tyler Christopher variants to the Star Wars run from 2015.
How
I
many do you
needed
have?
26, but this is issue 26 from the 2020 run. So, like, I didn't bother to look. I ordered this off of eBay. It was so cheap. I'm like, I'll get it. Then it arrived. I'm like, oh, I either have it or I don't need it. This one I wanted just because, um, it's Jyn Erso and Cassian was really big, and I don't know if I have this one. And I loved Rogue One. I loved everything about Andor. So, boom. That
Rob, did
was
you pick
cool.
this up? Did you pick up the Wonder Woman Historia?
Oh yeah, that's over there. It's like 5 feet away. So
I was
I
asking
got I
Rob
got
too.
I got both copies. So I would just, if you follow me ever, you know that I try to get these mystery packs that one of the used shops near me sold. So I got a little X-Men pack.
Ooh,
Nothing big, but they're all newsstand, which is kind of cool. So like the 280s. Well, that's not a newsstand, the new team. But that's newsstand. That's newsstands.
that's nice.
That's a really cool one. That's like an
Mhm.
origin of Bishop. That's one of my favorite. I
I
like the
love
one where she's
that.
like looking up in the rain, but this is my
Will
other favorite,
Portacio
Los
really killed it.
Portasio. The 2 issues he did with Storm there in like the 290s,
Epic.
just amazing.
Yeah,
And then some of the Executioner songs
that's
still with
cool.
the cards inside,
Card.
still polybag. So
That one's newsstand. That's rad.
yeah, I might try to get like the other issues that are part of this from X-Men and the other titles if I can get
Yeah.
them all polybagged.
Yeah, that was the first sub like mini that I collected and read as a kid.
Nice.
And just fucking loved it.
And then I picked up an Iron Man pack because I'm trying to collect like I don't know the first 300 Iron Men or something.
I've
I
been
need
collecting Iron Man too, man.
no. You're collecting Avengers. I'm collecting Iron Man. Just so we.
No, no. I'm done collecting Avengers because I
You're
completed 22. Now I'm collecting Iron Man.
all right. Go get your what if.
Purse your lips.
So, well, tell me then if you're collecting Iron Man because
Okay.
I'm anything that I get doubles of, and when I get these mystery packs, I get doubles.
I have doubles too, man. I
I've
have
been
the
selling
entire.
them back, so we'll
Do
have
you
to
have
go
Armor
through.
Wars?
We'll have to go through at some point.
Yeah,
There's nothing here. There's I just passed the first
great.
appearance of Obadiah Stone. There's the death of Obadiah Stone,
No, but
and
do you
there's
have
yeah,
the Armor Wars? Do you have Armor Wars?
I do not have Armor Wars issues
Like
yet.
the issues? Okay. That's
Yeah.
an Armor's War issue. Is that 228? Or is
Is
that two?
it
No, no. The
That's
one that you have.
224. I
Yeah,
think this is the one right before Armor Wars,
yeah,
right?
but this one's 228 that you have now, right there, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't that that's 226? Is that Armor Wars?
226. That's Armor Wars.
Okay.
Armor Wars is
Which
225 through 231 or 232.
yeah, 225 is the big book that you want. So
I have a
just some
double of it if you need
just
it.
some cool Iron Mans or Iron Men. I'll say Iron Mans.
Yeah,
Um,
but we can talk and maybe do another trade or something. But like I
yeah,
said, I have a double. I have a
and then
double of
there's
all of the Iron
this is
Armor
kind of
Wars.
cool. There's a shop near me. They had these listed as $8 each, and I talked them down to like $6 each. So this is just filling out my Howard the Duck run, issue 17,
Very
um,
cool.
which has a story by Steve Gerber, art by Gene Colan and Klaus Johnson. Issue 27, I think that's 30 or 28, 30, and 31. So all I need, I think, are 22, 32, and 33,
Sweet.
which is, yeah, really cool. So, yeah, I thought that was kind of, he said this was the last issue. Maybe Rob knows. I thought this went to issue 33, this
It
run.
goes to 33. It's got like it's
Right.
pink, I think.
Maybe because this says the final bong.
He's
Maybe that's
wrong. He's wrong.
which is like great that they can get away with that. But that might be why he thought he wrote down this
Yeah,
guy's really cool. It's not a comic book shop. It's like an old
Dr.
movie
Bong.
poster and like horror shop with like costumes and models and stuff. But the comics they do have are usually older and in incredible condition. And the guy is just his prices are really reasonable.
Cool. Was
So
that
I'll
your
stop
first
there.
boring chunk?
That's my first chunk. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna show you my second chunk.
Nice.
Boom, boom. And I guess I'll show him what I got then today. So I picked up this at the LCS today. It's the Hulk, the first 6
That's
issues of
cool.
Hulk. Issues 1 through 6, complete and unabridged, and it's in color. So instead of spending all of that money on each of the individual 6 issues, I paid $1.99. So kiss my ass,
Yeah, Hulk
Mark.
1 through 6 cost more than that.
You're right. So, and then I picked this up because I knew this nerd named Tacoma, and he's
Yeah,
really, really into Star Wars. And so this was a really nice copy that I found. It's from November 1977.
that's so cool.
Yeah, and it's got the first 6 issues of Star Wars. So,
Because that like there's so many reprints of different like trade paperbacks and different collections.
get that.
You know, the reprints of the cards, the wide version of the cards, the
Yeah.
this, that, and the other thing. So finding like the original, that's really cool.
Yeah. If I go back tomorrow, they have the Empire Strikes Back, but I didn't pick it up. But if you want it,
Yeah,
okay. It's not in nicest shape, but they have it.
as
Um,
if
oh my god. I wasn't thinking. What was I thinking?
if
Um,
it's not expensive, like Rob says
it
it
was
sounds.
$5.99.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
You're a scientist. I know you make lots of money.
I
Your
make a
evil
shit. I'm
lair.
so rich. I'm so rich. No, it's not. Yeah, that Star Wars was only $9.99. I didn't think that was that bad. Um,
Oh, sweet.
this was a free comic from Iron Lions of Zion. Say that 3 times. But or try it. Would you like some more cinnamon in it? Okay, Doctor Strange issue 2. I want to get issue more because if Trad Moore's the one doing this whole thing, the art in here is
That,
to die for.
I've never seen that. That cover is so cool.
Dude, this is like a fucking Picasso slash Dali experience.
That
It's
really is.
it's trippy and amazing, and I need to find the first issue. But this is a Doctor Strange, and it's just the interior is just to die for. Um,
Nice.
but yeah, Trad Moore is the artist, interior artist. And then I got Captain Marvel 44, something about the Brood, Revenge of the Brood Part 2.
I got to read like issue 34 through 44 on that. I've got like a backlog, but that's a great run. Kelly Thompson's actually killing it on that run. It's a really good read.
I need to get issues 40 through 43 because I stopped being able to find them after 39. And then
Wait,
this is
I'm almost sure that Half Price had those. Like they just put a whole bunch of later ones. What do you need? 40 through 43?
40 through 43.
I'm writing this down.
And then I got Final Class number 3, Strange
Ooh.
Tales,
Oh, I didn't
Doyle,
even know that they did the character ones for that.
Doyle Dormammu, uh, something another variant,
Mm-hmm.
toy variant. And then this is one, man, freaking Veronica in Russia. I showed this before, but it's got her shaking Mikhail Gorbachev's hand. You can tell
That's
it's him
pretty
by the
cool.
same.
Yep.
And that right there is freedom. Look how happy those Russians are. They're faking it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually with all the Soviet Union, it's not a well-known story how much the Archie gang had to do with that. Their involvement behind the scenes using Pops as a mediary. Never mind. I don't know where the story's going.
Yeah, I was like, okay, keep going. Got Rocket Raccoon. I
Ooh,
was able to pick up the 4-issue series from Iron Lions of Zion. Um, check him out on Instagram. I got this set for
I
20
will.
bucks. So that's $5 an issue. Um, and I can take a screenshot of his thing, Tacoma, and send it to you because there may be some spelling discrepancies.
I will just sub up everybody who has either Iron or Lions or Zion in there.
That's also a strategy that one could take. And
Yes, because I'm not a scientist, so
oh
I'm able to
shit,
do
you
things like this.
guys, I completely forgot, and this was sitting here.
Yeah,
Freaking,
I wasn't going to say nothing.
freaking, he got me a pop, a Miss Marvel pop. That's the cutest shit I've ever seen in my life. But that's not it, kids. That's not all, kids. It's signed by G. Willow Wilson, the creator of Miss Marvel.
Which I found out later from Pops people that you're supposed to get it signed on the front on the plastic window so that you can see signatures. Like apparently that's the way Pops people do it. Exactly. I don't care, but I just thought it was funny because they laughed at me.
They need to fuck off. I need to get a box for this. I love it so damn much. So I gotta get. If anybody knows a website or where I can get a protective case or something, put it in the comments. I would appreciate that because I'm not into the Pops world as heavy as other people, and so I don't know. So thank you. That's awesome. Fucking oh my god. I feel really bad for the Russian people too, and that's a thing I need to distinguish because I don't want to paint an entire nation as bad because they're not. The Russian people are victims of a really shitty authoritarian system, um, and they may have made a deal with the devil, and the way they've chosen to let the government make political decisions if the government stays out of their lives. I mean, that's kind of an unspoken treatise that Russians have in their society. It's not like American society. And because of that, they're being taken advantage of and fucked over. But yeah, sorry. Tacoma, show us your books.
My turn. All right. Oh shit! I just dropped another Lego. Oops.
Yeah, I mean they really would, and it's been cold. You're getting fucked in the ass in the cold in Siberia.
All right. Ooh, that's a cool book to show. We'll go there, and then we'll go on. All right. So just because I didn't have it, X-Men 469, kind of cool cover.
Cool.
Is that's Tan? I don't know. Joseph Tan? I can't remember.
Exactly, unruly, like but, icicles and sandpaper.
Yeah. But I'm getting close to finishing 94 through 544. What else do you do after you have the top part of that run, the Claremont years and the post Claremont years?
You try to get 1 through 67.
Yeah,
you just try.
65, I think.
I thought it was 67.
Is it? No, it's. I don't know. We know what we're talking about. We just don't remember the number.
We know, but we don't know.
Yeah, because it's 90, 93. So I think it's 65 through 93 of the reprints, I believe. Rob will tell you. Unruly says 66, so he's splitting the difference.
Okay, it starts at 66.
Yeah. So anyway,
what is the first reprint?
I mean, like 1 through 10 are so out of like. It's just
not always, dude.
Out of consideration. So
just calm down. Just calm down.
Anyway, here's the Avengers that I definitely don't collect.
And so does Makari.
There's issue 120.
Nice.
Then skip all the way to 304. And then in issue 305, the Lava Men attacked.
What the hell? Lava Men.
Issue 316, we've got Spider-Man and White Vision. Issue 317, we got Spider-Man.
Very cool.
Issue 349, we've got A God Gone Mad. And I've always loved this cover, and I like that this is a early 90s newsstand or maybe very late 80s, but the issue 350, Avengers versus Starjammers.
It's such a great cover.
362, A Vision Revealed.
Newsstand, bitches.
Oh, these are all newsstand still. 369 newsstand. And then in issue giant sized annual 16, also newsstand, 15 Avengers battle the Warlords of Death.
That's intimidating.
Mm-hmm. And then coming up to giant size 19, or is this annual 19? They kind of go back and forth sometimes. Still a newsstand.
Keep doing every book with sound effects. I like that.
And then I think this is the only one I have. I bought a whole bunch of these. Apparently, this was the only one I needed. I hadn't written them down. I'm just getting the new Defenders part of that run because I actually Really enjoyed reading that as a kid.
Dude, I have the entire run of the New Defenders almost. I
Yeah.
can send it to you.
No,
Send me the
you
number.
keep it, and I'll get it on my own. That one's not hard to find because not a lot of people collect it. So
Okay.
that's
Just
cool.
saying.
Then
So
I
I
stopped
have
by.
doubles of the last issue too, if you need it.
Okay, I'll let you know. I stopped by this shop the other day that I don't really go to anymore because the guy just it's a used toy store and he wasn't like down with the comics as much. And I don't know if I've showed this before, but I got Commandi. I got like half the run. So I think
Oh,
the man Kirby did issue up to issue 39, I think.
you showed me
Um,
these.
and then the whole thing went to 59. So these are all like 4.0s. They're not in good condition. They all have X's through the DC logo
That
or
doesn't
something
bother
else.
me.
No, not at all. I love it. There's 16 and 70. And the great thing about this run, of course, is that Lady Fantastic got me number one. So that's like the big money book. There's 18.
What's up, Matt Spidey?
And there's
Unruly is a massive Commandi fan.
20. There's 21.
Crabby.
And he's got most of them from 39 through 50s. I might just go get the whole set, even if like they're post Kirby, just because, well, we like to be complete.
Completion.
29.
Ooh, I like that purple.
Yeah. 30.
Very nice.
I got to get this light figured out, man. I got to get so apparently my boys did not get me a ring light for Christmas. I don't know what they are getting me.
Freaking failures.
I know 31.
Get rid of them.
Now 33, it's kind of unknown. A little fact about this that I just made up, but this is an undercover appearance of McGruff the crime dog, in a
Shut
trench coat,
up. I
looking like
love it. That's
just
hilarious.
made that up on the spot, man. My brain is like
Good.
higher level.
A
Here's
universe.
35,
Very cool.
and I do like this. Like Joe Cube. A lot of these are Joe Cuber. Are these Joe Cuber covers already?
Could
Or are
be.
they just Joe? Because I know Kirby. Did Kirby just stop doing the covers and start writing it?
The person to ask is not me. Ask Unruly. I don't know shit
Oh,
about Commandi.
oh, I don't know. I know Kirby. Like this was his baby. Anyway, this is very Twilight Zone-ish. The animal is ours, of course. The animal they're referring to is a human, and they're anthropomorphic crocodiles and gorillas grabbing him. Very 60s 70s comic book stuff. Here is Captives of the Killer Claw.
Oh, the alliteration.
Hmm. And here's what I believe is the last Kirby. Though, like I said, it's a bit confusing because, because it says Joe Kubert on the front, so maybe Kirby just stopped doing covers. There's issue 39.
Very cool.
And then I guess I did just because I was able to. I got the very last issue, 59.
Kubert took over the covers.
As
That's Kirby.
Kirby is on the way out, Kubert took over covers. Okay.
Thanks, Sleepy.
Well, there we go. Good to know, my friends. Good to know. So, do you have more? Because I got like one chunk left after this. I mean, I could keep
No.
going, or I could.
Just show your chunk.
Okay, so
Show the remainder of the chunk.
the remainder of the chunk looks like this. This is one of those ones where I immediately regretted it, but because it popped up on Key Collector is like dollar bin comics to look for because they're low print and nobody knows them. Of course, nobody wants them, but I found Aliens versus Vampirella for $2. This was the first issue of this was so bad. It was written by Magdalene Visaglia, who I actually really like, but she just did a bad job. I never realized that they changed the writer to Eve Ewing, who I think is amazing. She's the one who did Ironheart series. I think she's great. So I'm actually looking forward to reading this. I'm glad I picked it up for $2. I don't know how far this series went, but a little team up between Spider-Man and Miss Marvel. And then trying to finish out my Thing run. 25.
Very cool.
Thing always brawling. 26.
That's like Alpha Flight people.
Yeah.
I think
Brawling
Puck is
Bear
on
with
that
the Black
cover.
Marauder.
Very cool.
And then the wrestling career of Vance Astro is not for this world. These were actually all from Destiny City, local comic book shop, not from the toy store anymore. And then this one needs a press, and I might throw it out at the first appearance of the new Titania. And then, oh, they changed everything about She-Hulk for the TV show. She never battled Titania. What? Oh,
Oh wait.
there it is. I
Oh
guess
wait.
they actually were enemies who fought. Whatever. And then finally, our good friend Southern Comic Geek, give him a
He's a
sub
nerd.
if you have not already subbed him up. He is back with the Saturday auctions. I believe he's got one coming up this Saturday. And
Southern nerd.
he helped me fill out this run. So the Star Wars is that I was missing. There is a 16 and an 18. There's a 19, which I absolutely hate this cover. I always look at it because it's so dark here. I think these bodies are legs of this guy, and I think he's like a disfigured centaur coming in. Like, it's just weird, like what that does to me. 21, and then I think I didn't get all these from. No, I did get all these from Southern. 24, 28. So now I just need like half of the first 10. And what else do I need? And like 22 and 81 or something. And then I've got the whole 82 issue run. So I'm about 5 or 6 issues away from that. And then finally from Southern, I think these are from Southern. I'm just trying to finish off this run of the Simonson Thor, or
Time.
Tahor, if you
Yeah.
prefer. So just 2 issues there.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's what I got for now.
I want to also say, like, Southern is a really good guy, you guys.
Yeah.
He helped me out a lot with completing my Squirrel Girl run, and so I really appreciate that, Southern. Even though it might not be his thing, he definitely hooked a lady up. So, yeah, I don't have anything else really to say other than thank you so much for this badass pop.
No problem,
Again,
man.
signed by G. Willow Wilson.
Well, she's local, so I got lots of her signatures.
It's awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's all. We just kind of wanted to get together and shoot the breeze. But everybody be safe. Have a good new year. Don't drink and drive, just Uber. It's cool. And be kind to yourselves. So see you later. Bye.